Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Meditation Minyan 5782. So we're in the Jewish month of Cheshvan on the Jewish calendar. It is a month of no holidays whatsoever. It is, I think, the only month of the Jewish calendar that has no holidays in it, and especially after what's a very heavy, busy fall season every year. Cheshvan is always a great opportunity for recollecting our thoughts, getting our feet planted firmly into the ground, and being able to integrate all of the learning and the wisdom and the insight that came out of our engagement with the fall holiday time. And so we are engaging a series of meditations on stillness and different types of engagement with stillness. Today, I am going to share a moment from my trip that I was away, and I was out on the water kayaking, and some of it was very heavy paddling, but some of it was just very peaceful coasting. We were paddling upriver, and then when we turned around and came back and just sort of coasted downriver, and it was very quiet and very peaceful. And there were also some rest stops along the way. But one of the things that I noticed about the river is, from the banks of the river, it looked very, very calm. It wasn't a roaring river, a rushing river of any way at all. It looked very calm and peaceful. And I said, piece of cake. And I got out there, and it was actually, there was a significant amount of current there, and more than what it looked like. And so I realized the things can look still on the surface, but actually there's still a lot of activity going on underneath. And that got me thinking about a meditation that I'm going to call deep stillness, where the stillness actually goes down beyond just the body being still, and also trying to engage with the mind being still and all the other things inside, deeper down, trying to engage with some stillness a little deeper down, and find a spot where we could really, really rest. And there were some spots on that river where you could kind of go off to the side, and you could just have a little bit of quiet time and just sit there and know that the river wasn't going to be pulling you back. So that's what we want to be finding, is that little eddy where we can just pause and take a rest until we have to get back and start paddling again. All right. Kayaking metaphors, because that's what I got today. All right, friends. So I'm going to invite you to relax into your seat. Feel the seat supporting you, holding you up. Carrying you. There's nothing to exert right now, just relax. Take a good deep breath all the way deep into the belly, all the way down, all the way down. Fill the belly up with air, and then very slowly let it out. If we're going for deep stillness, we want to experience that depth in our breath as well. And then another one. Very slowly let it out. We'll do a quick scan of the body. Check your hands and your arms. If you want to flip the palms up or flip them down. Either way, you want to notice if there's tension and try to breathe into that and relax. Check the neck and the jaw. Forehead and the eyes. Belly. And the hips. Thighs and the calves. And the feet. Sometimes I find my feet like pressing into the ground. Just relax them. I'm going to roll the shoulders a couple times. And then pull the shoulders down and back and feel the heart space open. Deep stillness does not necessarily mean shrinking into ourselves. I rather like to think of it being ourselves exactly as we are and deeply accepting that. I think Brené Brown calls that a strong back and a soft front. Either way, it's okay to have the heart open and the heart space open right now. So you can practice deepening your breath and see if that helps you get into a deeper sense of stillness. You may want to try a couple breaths and then pause. You may wish to do the deep belly breathing for the entire time. The one thing I will recommend for you is that you do make sure as you do the deep breathing that your out breath is at least as long as your in breath, if not longer. Besides helping to slow down the metabolism and giving us more engagement with stillness, it also helps keep the right balance of oxygen and CO2 in the body. And some people find it beneficial to pause in between an out breath and an in breath, or between the out breath, the in breath and the out breath, which can also be an experience of peace and stillness. And you may wish to try that. In terms of stilling the mind, an image that's come to me is to think about things floating on the water, but my consciousness is deep underneath the water. And so my thoughts are kind of floating out on the surface. They'll be there when I come back up. But for this meditation, I'm going to be under the water in a deeper place. And if I have thoughts, I just send them up to the surface. They'll be there waiting for me when I come back. You may wish to try another image for that, but it's one I'm using. And we'll have about 8 minutes of silence now. Enjoy your meditation. time to start coming back to the room. Another deep breath in. Feel some gratitude for the time that we had together in stillness. And we'll see you again next week on Meditation Minyan. Thanks for joining us.